Attention all who enter here.
I'm not going to do nothing any longer.
Heed our warning and quake with fear.
I've spent 30 years doing nothing.
But turn back now if you value your lives. For what lies beyond, you will not survive.
If I'm going down, I'm going to do it fighting like hell.
Before you is your punishment for being so bold, as to challenge a hierarchy so strong and so old.
I've watched the world worship a scumbag, and I'm not going to do it any longer.
Now it's too late to run. Time to say goodbye.
I'm just so sick and tired of feeling powerless.
For this is the moment you will surely die.
Chapter 1. If you are going to be attempting to climb Mount Olympus, there is one thing that you need to understand. Make no mistake about this, you will fail and you will die. Just because a journey is doomed doesn't mean it isn't worth taking. But be sure you are clear on just how self-destructive you are when you start out.
All she ever wanted was to be a good wife. Now she's cursed to be alone for the rest of her life. All because some asshole god one day decided he would write a love story that was completely one-sided. He came, he conquered, he got bored, and he left. He didn't make love, what he did was theft. No matter what excuses he might try to invent, pretending to be her husband, not the same as consent.
I cannot stress this enough. You will die. This is not a noble quest for the brave of heart. It is a suicide mission for those who have truly hit rock bottom.
Poor Alchemy, I just feel so bad for her.
Yeah, Zeus is such a fucking asshole.
Callisto!
What? What do you think he's gonna do about it? I'm already fucking dead. He can't kill me again.
I just think your language is a bit strong.
God, why do you have to be such a fucking stick in the mud, Leda? If there's one thing I've learned through this whole afterlife experience, it's that life's a bitch and then you die. And then, as it turns out, death is also a bitch. So you might as well take pleasure in knowing you can tell them both to fuck off.
Callisto, lay off her, will you? Gods, I'm so sick of you two bickering all the time.
Thank you, Europa.
Kiss ass.
Callisto, come on.
What? We're the Greek chorus. We're supposed to provide colorful commentary.
Yeah, about the story, not each other.
We did that. You were there. We did the whole rhyming thing. It was great.
It was an interlude.
It was an interlude.
Oh, real mature.
The base of the mountain is surrounded on all sides by thick forest. This is where most people die. Be warned, it is merciless and cruel. The trees in the forest are extremely unique and are to be regarded with great caution. They exist outside of space and time and speak with voices that they have collected from the most horrid creatures on earth, specifically to harm you.
I cannot explain my thoughts here, but if you meet me outside, I will describe them. My thoughts are running riot. I don't want to reveal them to the public.
When you're a star, they let you do it. You can do anything. Grab them by the pussy. You can do anything.
You are a woman. The only thing you know is lying on your back with your legs in the air, splayed.
Another thing about the mountain is that it is incredibly steep, so pace yourself. Start slow, take your time, and remember with each step that the next one will always be just a little bit harder.
When you're climbing Olympus, there's one thing you have to know. Never think about your progress or how far you've got to go. Step by step, just keep your eyes on the prize. And any shred of doubt could be your certain demise. For the mountains will steal your soul and feed off of your fears. To get to the top will take your blood, sweat, and tears. And above all else, remember what you're fighting for. That's all you'll have left when you see what's in store.
If by some miracle you manage to survive what has been thrown at you thus far, brace yourself. The worst is yet to come.
How dare you come here? How dare you deprive of all the gods of laws and men and enter my kingdom?
Zeus!
So, Alchemy, what is this heart's desire that is so important that you would be willing to sacrifice everything for?
That you make a promise on the river Styx to never do to anyone else what you did to me.
And what exactly was it that I did to you? I made you a child who grew to be the greatest hero who ever lived. I brought you fame and glory.
You raped me.
I made a promise to Artemis that I'd always be good. There was no power on earth that could have stopped me, besides the sight of seeing Artemis totally naked. But we all know Zeus, so it's not hard to believe. In the end, I was deceived, felt bereaved, then conceived. I tried to tell Artemis, but he wouldn't believe it. Now my son and I live out our days as sky bearers.
I was an animal lover, that much was clear. So in the form of a swan, Zeus did it here. With his huge white feathers, he aimed to charm me. With his bright swan eyes, he sought to disarm me. He faked an injury to gain my trust, then followed through on actions motivated by lust. He found his trick so slick that without hesitation, he immortalized the story into a constellation.
My story is not one for the cowards. I went to the fields to go pick some flowers, but Zeus was feeling horny and went on the attack. He took the form of a bull and forced me onto his back. He took me away to the island of Crete. As for what happened next, I will remain discreet. But he caused me pain and he didn't regret it. Painted a picture in the stars, so I'd never forget it. Well, that's a bit dramatic, wouldn't you say? Bitch, when you're a cold, heartless monster, these things come easy to you,
No
don't they?
wonder your kids hate you.
You're disgusting. Are you even capable of feeling love?
Oh, what's another name for a woman? What?
A finger puppet?
What do girls and noodles have in common? What?
They both wiggle when you eat them.
He never loved you. No one has ever loved you.
All you have is each other.